All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. Chat should be popping up for me, so I should be able to see whether you're on um, Twitch or on YouTube. I should be able to see what you got going on. Got my post-workout drink here. That's 2 shots of espresso, some milk, and 40 grams of protein powder. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's get dangerous. So this is a punitive deck. We love punitive decks. We're gonna give this a go. It's our plus. I want to play a little corp today, so that's what we're gonna do. Give me 1 second to get the deck loaded, and we'll get started. All right, we're all loaded up and ready to roll. Did my camera freeze? It looks like my camera froze. Yep. Give me a second. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. All right, well, we're going to have to remove the camera real quick and then redo it because it looks like it bit the dust. I don't know what happened. My camera just stopped working. Can you all still hear me? Hopefully, though I don't know. I have no idea what's happening here. Let's try a different. When in doubt, try a different USB input. There we go. All right. Hopefully somebody will chime in chat so I'll be able to see if anybody can even see me or hear me. All right. Oh, this is so. Let's make a deck or make a game and get started. All right, we have the punitives in hand. We only have one piece of ice, but we have some money, and we have a Hansai review. So I'm willing to keep this on a provisional basis. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So let's go ahead and hedge fund. Let's put this Atini on R&D, and then we're going to Hansai review a Hansai review. We're going to exhibit that shit. I'm wearing a very stream appropriate shirt today. It says, "What a great day to be trash." Alright. So we get the spin doctor. Let's put that down. Let's play the subliminal. I'm actually comfortable overwriting here to get rid of that Cubon. Except for that's not where I would put that. So for those who are maybe coming back to the game and aren't as familiar with restoring humanity, if at the end of your discard phase, if there's a face down card in archives, you get a credit. So let's draw. Then they're not checking anything. So let's go ahead and put Rashida out there. Getting a lot of their money engine into the trash early is going to be pretty good for us, and we can just cycle the ice back through when the time comes. We already have a ton of money, so we're ready to pull on that cigarette like Matthew McConaughey. Alright, so let's draw. Let's draw. And let's put an ice on HQ. Actually, we should probably start building a remote, if I'm being real. Alright, some programs are actually going down. We're going to add subliminal. Let's draw. Let's hit your digital life. Let's shuffle this back in. Get some more ice. Let's hit this subliminal, and then we'll put the bacterial in there. The coffee, the espresso in there really makes the heart go brrr. Let's draw. Let's put that on archives. And then let's overwrite the bacterial programming, because then we can score it out with Regenesis. Hope everybody had a good week. So let's res Sizatan. I feel like program is the choice, right? Alright, so they're going to get the bacterial programming. Add a spin doctor to HQ. Because now we're going to have a big old hand. Alright, so now we hit this. And we need 10 to beat. And that's game. Alright. It worked. One win down, baby. My giant Orby melon. I like this. This is a perfectly cromulent hand. Some ice, a snare, some accelerant. So I think to start, we put the Sizatan on R&D. Actually, I'm going to undo the click. I'm going to draw once. I'm going to put this down. And then I'm going to put the Sizatan down on R&D. Punitive's great. Hey Zero, how's it going, my dude? I did my lifting today and did an hour on the bicycle. Feeling good. Oh, hit the snare. All right, so let's go ahead and make a new remote. Let's put the Rashida in it, and just gain $1. Ah, man, I wish I had a day job right now. So it almost certainly is an event deck based on the fact that Ghost Tongue's in play. So we got some stuff, which feels great. If they hit a snare here, they are dead. Good game. Or that. So that's 2 down. I'll tell you what, biking is great and everybody should do it. Just as an aside. So we actually really kind of need to protect the punitive here. I'm really hoping we draw a second ice. Alright, so let's hit a your digital life. Let's put a Sizatan on a new remote, and we need to accelerate. So we might as well get spicy. Get spicy. I was having issues earlier this season where I was just constantly sore no matter how well I stretched. And I was like, oh, right. You actually have to fucking um, eat enough protein to support the muscle you're trying to build, or it doesn't work. So I've significantly increased my protein intake. Because I don't eat. I only previously I was on. Well, I still don't. I still only have like meat 1 meal a day, but I wasn't eating a lot of supplemental like vegetable or other forms of protein. So I was always sore because I was not working out enough to support my muscles, or not eating enough protein to support my muscles. Which is also why I had a burst of actually getting faster at the end of the year because I actually had the correct nutrition to support what I was trying to do. Well, follow me for more extremely mid workout tips. This hand's extremely bad. Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm 205 right now because I still just love to eat. And with how much muscle, how much of that is like muscle in my legs and my core now, I have to eat a lot of grams of protein. Oh, cool. I marked keep my hand, even though my hand sucked. Nice. All right. Well, let's Hansai review one of these. And then let's HQ and R&D ice. If they run R&D, we're not going to res. Mm. So we're on the back foot a bit here. It's definitely not insurmountable, but we definitely need to get some uh we definitely need to get some punitives into our hand as quickly as friggin' possible. One thing that really stinks right now is that we've been experiencing very wild temperature fluctuations around here where like one day it'll be like 55 and then Fahrenheit, and then the next day it'll be freezing. So it has been absolutely hell on my knees because I'm a slightly older person now. So it really fucking hurts my knees. All right. Still can't get a uh so that's going to be like all they wrote because we didn't find anything. So it's a real shame. We got to basically hope that we can bait them into some dumb shit. I'm putting my knee brace on right now. All right. Sure, let's res it. All right. We're like 4-1 thus far, or 3-1. Oh, wait, where did that game just go? Share. Make sure everybody that you're sharing the stream around. I don't like that. All right. So let's draw. Let's hit that, and then let's put the Sisatan on R&D. I really feel like getting the punitive in the opening hand is like a super critical component of whether or not this deck works. Alright, let's go ahead and put a Vampiressa on Archives. Let's draw. And let's gain a credit, and then we're going to discard a more different Vampiressa. I forgot to share it on not Twitch, Twitter. I realized. Kongamoto, the classics are coming out. All right, we have the second punitive now, which is extremely good. Now we just need a 5/3. We'll start building a remote. Yay! Love this card. Alright. Let's draw. And then let's get Rashida in the remote, get some accelerant going. We're threatening a lot here, which is nice. Let's draw. Let's put a vamp in there and draw again. We're going to put bacterial in the bin. We're getting the machine moving. We need more money. What is that one? Oh yeah, the one that gives you extra accesses. Alright, so let's draw. Let's put Anetic Void in there. And then let's Hansai Review. Sure, let's res that. See, this is exciting because they're using up all their tools. Because right now, they're not threatening anything as far as breakability. So we're going to put a... Well, let's draw first. We should get in the habit of always drawing. Let's put a Regenesis in. And then let's put a Rashida in a new remote. Because that'll give us more money, more cards, potentially. Alright, and if they go get it, it eats up a click. So now we're going to score this Regenesis, which lets us score Bacterial. So now we have 4 of the 7 points that we need. So now they have to run anything, because anything could be our Regenesis for the win. Alright, so let's put Rashida in a remote, let's put a Vampronasa on R&D since that's obviously where they're going to go. And let's click for a credit. The more we can bait them into using these one-time use tools, the better off we're going to be when we actually try to push for the win. Right, so now they're doing exactly what I said they were going to have to do. Poison Vial doing work. So let's draw. Let's draw again. And we'll hit the subliminal with the hand save review. We're still just ticking away money while they're doing this. So as long as we can avoid like a super turn where they just like win immediately, we're going to be pretty okay. We're going to put in a teeny on R&D because, again, that's obviously where they're going to try to go. So the more subroutines we can lay on there, the better off we're going to be because it's going to chew up more of their abilities. Hey, Kira. I've recently re-downloaded the chess app, so I'm going to probably pick your brain at some point because I am deeply bad at chess, but I'd like to get better. Alright, let's see if we can bait them into this snare. Hey, Bushi. Obviously, that's what I wanted. Alright, so let's res. Chew up some tools here. So there's actually nothing in there for them. So now that they know that, they might not go get this. It's a real shame. Alright, so let's draw. Let's put this on archives. Actually, no, that's dumb. We're gonna undo click. We're gonna put the Regenesis in server 1, and then we're gonna click for a credit because we need to be able to discard the bacterial reprogramming. Now we have thrice punitives. Okay. So we'll add the Fujis to HQ. And then So they have 2 stone ship chart rooms. So their hand size is effectively 9. So I don't think we can actually kill them. That's pretty funny. Yeah, they've correctly Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. So they're gonna get the R&D access. Alright, so now each one of these is going to give them an additional access here. They do not hit. That's huge. Alright, and I believe that's going to be game. So I have this ability, Beepo, that if somebody stole an agenda based on this big number in the center there, the 3, I can do a damage to them for each point of agenda that they stole, so I could do a total of 9 damage. And in Netrunner, if you go to take damage and you don't have a card to discard, you die. But they had 5 plus the ability to draw 2 cards from this and 2 cards from this, so that they would be able to survive. So they had hedged their bets on my game plan, basically. They were trying to lock me down. My hope was actually on that click that turn they would run archives to steal the other agenda that I had thrown in there, which says that they have to take damage in order to steal it, and then that would reduce their hand size enough that I'd be able to kill them the following turn. The interesting thing is since they were using fake breakers, like the trashable breakers, their money total wasn't fluctuating that much, so I needed a huge credit differential to actually land those punitives. Alright. Snare is a very good card. I don't know if y'all knew that, but it's extremely good. I like how this deck only has one hedge fund, because you have so much passive economy from subliminal and the ability. Bacterial programming is such a dumb card, but the Jinteki faction basically couldn't function without it. 40 grams of protein, baby. I still gotta do my squats today, but my knees feel like absolute shit because the temperature dropped by like 30 degrees overnight. Oh, this feels fine. Yeah. So we've got 2 punitives, which are the primary part of our game plan. A little bit of money and some ice. Feels fine, you know? Alright, let's see what we pull. Alright, and we even get, like, a cheap ice that can protect us from getting siphoned. So, like, Seems great, to be honest. And then we'll start building a remote and put the Rashida in there. Because there's not a ton of crazy multi-access where they're going to be able to like beat us on a single turn out of R&D. And there wasn't even any agendas. All right, so we're going to use my digital life now that our hand's super big because we get extra cards for it. We'll put an Anansi on R&D, and then we'll put another Rashida in the remote. Seems great. All right, another setup turn for our opponent. So let's res Rashida, which is going to give us more draw and more money at the beginning. All right. So we have two parts of our plan. This feels like they're going to be installing lots of stuff. So let's put the Sizaton and maybe we can get some breakers. We should try to push while they don't have any money. So we're going to put the Regenesis over here. Then we're going to gain a credit so that we're oversized so that we can discard the bacterial programming. If they run here, we pick programs, I think, and hope to get some of their breakers. Bushi, you still here? Some fine Turkish coffee. Discard is a pinhole threading. Alright, so now we're going to score this Regenesis, which they're going to get to bounce something, but that's really not the end of the world. I think we're going to get rid of one of the Anansis and one of the Sizatons, and hopefully they don't just, like, glory win in a single turn off of R&D, but weirder things have happened. Hey, a snare! We love a snare. Got a breaker. That always feels nice. Slows them down. They're going to go in again. Because why wouldn't they? They're, yeah, going to clear the tag. Draw some cards. They'll probably go in once more just to see if they can pick something. But they've got to know if they pick an agenda here, they're dead. Okay. Alright, so let's draw. Let's hit your digital life, and then let's put a Anansi on R&D, which helps us protect us from random picks because it lets us rearrange the top 5 cards. I found these ice packs that form to the inside of like a spandex knee brace, and it's incredible. All right. So we want to move the game plan along a little bit here. So we're going to install Spin Doctor and res it to get some extra cards. We're going to hit my digital life, or your digital life, so we get some more money. And then we need to put something with teeth on the outside of HQ so they don't keep bravadoing blindly into it. Alright, so let's draw. Let's remove. Let's get the snare back into the mix as well as some more ice. Let's see if we can bait a run with this other spin doctor. Because otherwise they're just going to kind of sit back and install and then hope to. There it is. Okay. I don't think we need to res here. We are gonna res here. We'll remove that from the game and we'll get another ice and some more money. And that's an inside job that we no longer have to deal with. Now, they're playing Hermes, so they're hoping at some point to have a super turn, right? And just pick up a bunch of agendas, bounce a bunch of unrest stuff, and then use multi-accesses to burn their way through. Alright, so they're going to take some damage here. They have no money. So if they hit a 5-3 here, they are dead. Alright. Let's put a Sizaton down. Get some more money, and then we'll get rid of this Vampiro Nasa. We're just armoring up. Got my Raymond and my Bulbasaur behind me. Alright, let's res that. We'll say event. Oh! Mmm. Tastes good. We got both twinnings, another breaker. Oh. Tastes great. Alright, let's put in a teeny on archives. Let's draw. Should have done that first. And let's just get a credit. At this juncture, they're never going to be able to get Amakua counters. So the fact that we've hit a lot of their other breakers is extremely good for us. So we're going to put the Regenesis in the remote. And then we're going to discard Bacterial Programming. So since they couldn't break both of them, since both of them, since all three of them, and one of the, and they only had one card in hand, we were going to do one net damage, and then the next net damage would kill them. So we won just on net damage. It do be like that sometimes. If you're in chat, say hi. It's a quiet chat yesterday, today. The other day we had a lot of people chatting, so make sure you say hi. I am currently searching for a day job and doing a little side business restoring bikes. So if you want to support the channel, you can give me some of Jeff Bezos' money or your own money by subscribing to the channel. I'm always very excited about that. Anything helps at this juncture, but I'm just glad to be back streaming and hanging out with everybody. Like I was saying the other day, something about streaming and talking through what I'm doing always makes me a more careful player and really think about my lines. Whereas sometimes when I'm just like sitting and like grinding JNet games, I just kind of rush and I play faster than I should. It's one of the reasons why I want to get back into chess to kind of try to teach myself to be a little bit more patient because I think I could be a much stronger player both at Netrunner and chess if I just focus on being patient and less impulsive when I'm playing. But yeah. I really want to play Sanjay. Welcome to chat. I really want to play that game that I had you pick up. It's supposed to be really, really good. We love a nice clacky tile layer game. We're playing just some murder gun. I have a more different murder deck also. We could play that with a different passive way to get money. Wow, you would really appreciate this, Sanjay. Uh, my mother-in-law actually had a bird's nest this past summer or spring summer in her backyard in like a little tree. She lives in near Morgantown, so the house is basically built on a side of a hill. So their deck is like way high off the ground compared to what it would be because the house is on a big slope. Anyway, there's a tree nest had one big giant egg in it. When she took a picture of it and sent it to me, sent it to us in the group chat, she was like, "I wonder what that big egg is." I was like, "I know what that is. That's a cow. That's a cowbird egg." And lo and behold, when that nest hatched, there was a big old cowbird in there. All right. So this deck, while we're waiting for somebody, is based on the Neurospike combo. The idea being you kind of over advance a re-education or a Bologna so that you can basically seamless launch and Neurospike in the same turn, which does net damage based on how much agendas you've scored on this turn. So you need to be scoring a big agenda. Yeah, the OP evolutionary strategy of being deadbeat parents and asking other people to raise your babies. It's really great from a calorie save perspective for the cowbirds. In involuntary adoption. Come on. Alright, well, we've been waiting too long, so I'm going to jump into the other game with the Aztec, because sitting here waiting for a game is not exciting. Good luck, have fun. I don't, So we have the Amakua, and we have some money. So this, like, isn't the worst, but it's, like, definitely not the best. And that's okay-ish, I guess. Alright, so the nice thing is we get a discount on jobs, so that's free. Let's draw. Let's dirty laundry while the dirty laundrying's good. We're playing the world's worst diamond, but at least it only costs us one. Okay, so we need to check that and see what the ice is. Okay, so we're going to have to get through that twice. Let's run HQ. Let's run R&D. And then let's get our discount for this turn. Alright. Let's draw. Let's hit this. Let's draw again. Let's get some Earthrise going. What have people been playing as far as like their own builds are concerned? Let's break that border control. Okay. Put that down for free. These OB rush decks have been crazy good. Alright, let's click for a credit so we can gamble Shirley. We really need to get Amakua down, but I want kind of like a full turn to do something with it. So I think this is probably the turn that we get this down. And then just draw again. Alright, so let's hit archives so that we can get Amakua down. And then we're going to hit it 2 more times because we need the counters. And I think the only like really crazy shit that this deck runs that we're playing against is tree line. We need more money. We got more money. We're not in bad shape, but they can definitely outrun us because we're not a fast deck. Alright. We have this, so we still have a ripcord to eject if we need to. What kind of Taya are you playing? Oh, here. See? The flip switch saved us. Well, then let's get the coffee down. Alright. Let's see what terrible wonders we have to deal with. envelopment. Yeah, I mean, what's the... Yeah, well, that's insane. So, let all subroutines fire. Let's try HQ. What's the worst that could happen? A lot. There's a lot that could happen that would be very bad. But not that. That's fine. Um... Alright. That actually doesn't feel terrible. Um... They don't have any money. We know what a bunch of ice is. Okay, so... I think we get rid of daily cast here for the time being. Put this down. We take that. And we hold the boomerangs in reserve for now. And we just kind of get Carmen and hard pay for it, as much as that feels bad. So we're definitely going to be checking that. So twinning, ooh, these are also good. So we're going to hit telework. Let's put twinning down, and then we're going to run archives to get through here, which is going to start piling stuff up here. All right. We're moving things along here with our good stuff deck that we built on Wednesday. It just works. It's just good criminal cards and discounts. And it turns out as long as you can keep the pressure on, that's good. Alright, so let's put this down, because that's also going to draw us a card. And that gets us our last breaker, which feels pretty great. Let's run archives. So this ice here is 100% a oh my gosh, what is the one that you can move that does 2 net damage or ends the run? Because it kept giving them the prompt for whether they wanted to use it. Boy. So we can run here right now and force the use of the border control. So I think we do that. Yep. What a bitch. Alright, we're going to get 2 accesses here. Before anything else wacky happens, we're going to go through here. We're going to get our 3. Now then we got our subtraction of cost, and we've got a telework in the wings here. Oh, that's cute. No money? Okay. We're working hard for the money. So you better treat us right. Hey, how'd you get in here? That's probably game, but that was hard fought. Boy, tiny man. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get you out because you're in the wires, cat. Come here. Where'd you go? I see you. Boy. All right. Good luck. Have fun. So we're gonna put Tattoo Bola on HQ. We're gonna put Atini on R&D, and we're gonna click for credit. Oh my gosh, cat. Heimdall, why are you so bad? Hmm? He's like, I'm not doing anything. He just plops down. Let's draw. Let's draw again. That's always a fun one to get to Brez. So we're going to put a tattoo in the remote. We're going to put a Rashida into it, and we're going to get a credit. So we can... These tattoo bolas as a source of economy are pretty dang good. All right. So we're going to put this... Stop scratching the carpet. Hey! Hey! Okay, he's got to go. Because you're distracting me too much, cat. All right, so first things first. There's no justice for him. He is a menace. A menace to cat society. All right, we've got we've got some money. All right, so we got to discard. So we'll get another 5/3 into the bin there. After this game, I'm probably going to log off for today so I can go walk Lady and work on my one of the single speed uh, bike restorations that I'm doing. I found this really cool 90s mountain bike that has this cool like speckled lightning paint pattern. It's like highlighter yellow and black. It's extremely 90s. So I guess here's the real question. Do I just like go for it and just put the Fuji asset retrieval into the remote and try to push win? And I think we just force it that way, right? No point in resing that ice. And they flatline. Good game. Bow. Snares. To the rescue. All right, everybody. This has been great. I hope everybody enjoys your weekend and the rest of your Friday. And until I see all of you beautiful people again, always be running.